Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Roma in Football Manager 2019, and I'm Ater, and today we will really soon find out the answer of one of the biggest questions so many Football Manager had asked themselves. But before we get to that question, let's take a look at what have been going on since last episode. So since last episode, when we managed to beat Inter, we played 3 games. First, we managed to beat Porto in second leg in the Euro Cup, and I was actually surprised that it was this close. But of course, it was our own fault. We created look at this, 22 shots. They had 10, and still it was this close. So we should have won easier, but it didn't happen. And then we beat Sampdoria away, and then we got a big win versus Chievo. That brings us to this league table. As we can see here, Napoli have lost some points. They actually had a draw a few rounds ago, which means we are back on top, but it's very, very, very close. Can change for the blink of an eye. But today we are focusing on the Euro Cup. It's the semi-final, and we are playing Chelsea. And now back to that big question, because the question that every football manager have asked themselves is, of course, what could be better than a game of football manager, playing a match in Football Manager? Well, the answer is easy. It's obviously 2 matches, because that's what we're going to do today. This episode will contain both the first and the second leg of the semi-final versus Chelsea. But that's of course because hopefully that none of the teams win the first game. Well, I wouldn't mind us winning the first game very big, but as long as it's still alive for the second leg, we're going to have both of them here in this episode. And oh my god, look at that interesting formation from Chelsea. This is a new one. I don't think I've seen any other team play this one against us. So 4 defenders, but look at this, 1, 2, 3 defensive midfielders. Then almost 3 guys up on top with 2 strikers and central attacking midfielder. This is going to be interesting, because I don't believe I've seen a single team use this formation in FM19. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how it works. And hopefully, I'm hoping for us to have a slight fitness advantage, because I rested a lot of players in the game previous to this one, just to keep everybody really fit. And hopefully, I don't think it's going to give us a huge advantage, because I don't know how long ago it was that Chelsea played their last game. But I hope that maybe, just maybe, we can have a slight advantage. Let's pause it here ASAP. Yeah, we have a slight advantage, a very little one, but look at this. Kovacic and Barkley are both down to 88 and 89% fitness. So we have a slight fitness advantage, but of course, they are playing at home at Stamford Bridge. It's going to be very, very difficult, as we get the first highlight there from the free kick, but it's just over the top bar. But yeah, if we can get a good result away, I think everything comes down to that. Because everything is possible when we play at home, but for that we need to survive this away game. And this could be really bad news. Here's across Barkley, his 5th goal of the season. And this is exactly the start we really didn't want. We really didn't want. And I mean, this is some really bad defense. There are 2 guys against one other. Clearly, it's not his fault, because he can't defend against 2 of them. But we shouldn't have gotten ourselves in that situation. That's some bad defending. But it's not what we need. Definitely a team talk. Come on, guys, get creative here. We can do this. Looking inspired here. Beautiful. Here's Kolarov with another free kick. And oh my god! It's a goal! It's Kolarov's 3rd goal of the season. And we are bouncing back almost ASAP after that goal. Let's take a look at the replay here. Kolarov with a free kick. And everybody knows here how important that away goal could be. The away goal in competitions like this, in knockout rounds, could be worth its weight in gold at the end. But here's a corner. It's cleared by defense, but William picks it up. We are back under pressure. Come on, guys. Maybe we can win it back. Maybe we can turn it around. Oh my... El Shaarawy with an optimistic pass for Dzeko, but it actually goes through. He's alone with the keeper. Oh! He hit the crossbar! He hit the crossbar! Imagine if we would have scored again. That could have put us in a sensational position. But now it's Chelsea again. There's so much going on in this game, and they are getting in. I think that was an offside. Please tell me that was an offside. It does. Ross Barkley, his second goal, and my gosh, let's take a look at the replay here. Morata, let's pause it here. It looks really, really close. Can't really see from this angle, but it must be so close to an offside. Really, really close. Maybe it's just in line. And we're kind of back where we started. Let's pause it again here. Let's see. Where is the pass? Where's the pass? Oh my god, it's so close. Like, I can't tell from this this replay if he's offside or not. It really looks like they are more or less in line. So if I can't tell from the replay, I can't blame the referee, can I? But another highlight ASAP is Kolarov with the throw-in. Clear by defense. Cristiante picks it up. Back to Cristiante. Kolarov, can he get into the box? Can he? Maybe. Go for Cristiante. El Shaarawy, but it's cleared. And no, game. This is not what we want to see. This is completely wrong. It's Pedro. And luckily for us, though, Olsen makes no mistake. And he picks it up. Oh my god, I think this game is about to give me a heart attack. Like, I'm lacking words to describe it. I'm sweaty, I'm nervous, I'm kind of shaking, my heart is beating. And here's Chelsea again. Come on, lads. This is not okay. You can do better. You can do better. Oh my god, this defense is so... This defense is a joke. We can only be like happy there that they missed, because that wasn't us. Oh, it's going to be a red card. It's going to be a second yellow one. This could be fantastic for us. This is really good news. Really, really, really good news. That red card could change everything. But here is Chelsea again. And you know, of course, ASAP after they got a man sent off, they're going to be extra motivated. They're going to be really passionate. They're going to fight like madmen for a while now. So we need to stay focused here. We really do. There's a lot of Chelsea players in the block. Beautiful intercepted by Florenzi. And Sossi going for Inder. Inder has a lot of room here on the left side, but he needs some backup. And that was, oh my god, what a bad pass. Guys, come on, that's embarrassing. Here is Pastore going for nobody. It's Dzeko. Here is Edin Dzeko, his 22nd goal of the season. And I've said it so many times before, and I can definitely say it again. I love you, Dzeko, if it comes to the second half of the season. He did like 7 goals or something like during the first half of the season, and now this part of the season has just been smashing them in, and we are back in the business, and I'm dancing here in my chair in front of the computer, because this game is crazy. After like 30 minutes played, we already have 4 goals. Florenzi with a throw-in. Pastore, oh, that was a rough challenge, but no free kick. Instead we had Cristiante for El Shaarawy, and that was, you could have done that one better. You didn't even have to shoot one touch shot. You could have like taken it slowly. You weren't under any pressure. Kolarov, Florenzi, back to Kolarov, back to Florenzi. And another really rough challenge from the Chelsea players, but the ref let them all slide. This game is crazy, guys. I mean, have you ever seen this many highlights during one half? And I had the game set to only show key highlights. There's another one. Is 3 minutes of extra time also. Florenzi and Sossi changing his side to Kolarov. Kolarov hit the crossbar there with a very optimistic shot, but wasn't too far away. And finally, we're about to reach half time after an insane first half, a mad first half, crazy first half. It's really close here with statistics also, but hopefully with us having a slight fitness advantage, and now of course they have 1 player sent off. I'm hoping that could be exactly what you need here. And of course they didn't care at all for my team. That always happens when I try to be creative and say something new. It doesn't work at all, so I should get back to some safe things. And of course here is the start of the second half. Going to be very interesting to see what happens here. Actually, let's pause this. I want to, instead of checking recent events, I want to see Chelsea's formation. Have we changed anything around? No, so they still, yeah, they have, because they were playing with 3 defensive midfielders and 2 strikers. And of course they removed a striker to bring in another defender to replace Alonso. And instead of 3 defensive, they actually have 2 normal central defenders and only 1 defensive one. Quite a few of our lads looks nervous. I don't like it. Focus tick though, compared to the first half where it was like Football Manager and crack. Things has definitely slowed down now, slowed down by a lot. And I'm kind of not sure. I would like to go like crazy attacking, but at the same time, this is a really good result for us. Taking a point away isn't bad, even though they have one sent off. But let's take a look here. First off, who has really bad days at work? We have El Sharaway, we have Pastore. So I'm going to keep these names in mind. We'll see Pastore, bad day, bad fitness, and he's definitely don't have any positive body language. So I'm going to replace him, bring in Korik instead. I'm going to, yeah, we're going to keep him like that. Other than that, I think we should go with El Sharaway. Even though he looks motivated, actually... Let's keep it like, we're going to change one thing. Let's go to the tactics screen instead. I want to bring you a little bit higher up into the pitch. Like that. I mean, we are one man more. And that did the sub. Of course, the sub didn't go through. So bad. Let's do it again. Now we're going to have a sub. I'm going to keep it like this for a little bit longer. See if anything happens. Clock just ticks. And this is Chelsea with a highlight. I didn't expect this at all. I was just waiting for us to get another highlight. I don't like it. And here's another highlight to start with Chelsea. Maybe we can intervene this one. Yes, we can, but just for a short while. We're back under pressure, but wins it back. And this is just bouncing back and forth, back. Come on, that pass was embarrassingly bad. But Colorado picks it up. El Sharaway for Cristiante. All the way back. And all the way forward for Dzeko. And Dzeko sets up Indo, and Indo hits the post! He hit the post! Oh my god! That could be like an inch that will decide if we go through to the next round or not. So, frustrating. Very, very frustrating. What will we do? I think we should actually go with Ansossi. Haven't been great. Let's bring in Rossi, the captain. And... we could also actually go with El Sharaway, even though he's motivated. Actually, let's go with Inder. I mean, El Sharaway at least is motivated. And as soon as games allows us, let's have a team talk. Come on, guys, get creative. 10 minutes, we can do something else. And something else doesn't mean Chelsea in possession. Come on, guys, this is not what we want to do. We have one man more. We need to take advantage for it now during the last few minutes. Instead, this is happening. This is really, 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 really bad. We have one man more. We shouldn't be conceding this goal at all. Some really bad defense. Guys, just standing there, just dreaming of something, giving him those yards he needs to. So let's pause it. Let's go to the tactics screen. What can we do? We kind of don't want... Actually, we can't go crazy out attacking because it's still a very good result for us. We don't want to risk conceding another one, so we're actually going to keep it like this instead of going crazy attacking. And the clock just ticks away. Nothing goes on at all. 2 minutes of extra time left to play. And... yeah, not much going on at all. And this another highlight start with Chelsea, but it's probably is going to be the end of the game highlight because the clock is ticking away. And yeah, we are waiting for full-time whistle here. And there it is. So we're just going to jump straight ahead to the second leg. Frustrating that we couldn't keep the draw, but this means the dream is alive. So yeah, let's move straight ahead. And this is how we will start the second leg. The moment of truth have arrived. This is the moment where we've decided, will our adventure in Europe continue or will it be game over in the Euro Cup for us? And between these two games, I played one game in the league and it was very, very frustrating. We lost with 1 goal against none versus Atalanta, even though we completely dominated the game. We created more than twice the amount of chances than they were, and still we lost. And to make it even worse, Schick. Oh my god, look at this! We are getting a little bit lucky here. It's an own goal by one of the Chelsea defenders, but I don't complain. Any goal I can get to my advantage, I take it. Florenzi here, and it just bounces off him. But yeah, Schick, the young striker that I've been rotating with Dzeko the whole season. Whenever Dzeko needs a rest, Schick has been the one that's been playing. He picked up the 5 to 6 week injury, which means he's basically going to miss the rest of the season. And the only positive thing from all of this is that before this round we had 1 point. I thought that Dzeko really should have done better there. But yeah, before this round we had 2 points margin down to Napoli, and they actually only managed to get a draw versus Fiorentina, which means even though we lost, we're still on top of the table, 1 point ahead of Napoli. As this nightmare happens, Kovacic have equalized. Right now, though, we really need to win, because if we are ahead with 1 goal, then we should win by the away goal advantage that we have, because we scored 2 away. But for that to happen, we need to be winning the game, and we are currently not. Another interesting, maybe embarrassing thing that happened was when I was going to start to record this episode, or this half of the episode, Dzeko. The application I use to record these episodes is the same application you can use for live streaming, and I mispressed the button. So instead of starting recording it, I started to live stream it, and I had played for like 1 minute, and I realized, oh my god, I'm not recording it, I'm streaming it. So I just had to like Alt F4 force the application to quit, and boot it up again, load up my save, and then start crying, because this is the 2nd goal of the evening from Kovacic. This is a nightmare. This is really, really, really bad. But yeah, so I basically had to do that, and then make sure I press the right buttons to actually start recording. But oh my god, this is such a bad first half. Come on, lads, what's going on? Clock is ticking. Let's come on. We need to do something here before half time. Because right now Chelsea's dominating things. Collar over the throw-in, Pastore, El Shaarawy into the box, all the way back for Cristante. Forward. Oh, look at... Wait, that could have been offside. It could have been. It's not. Dzeko scored. We are back in business. 1 goal, and then we will be on completely equal foot, because they won with 3-2 at home, and we would be winning with 3-2 here. Oh my god. Yeah, this game one day when I die, is probably going to be from a heart attack from playing Football Manager. And yes, you can see it's really, really close, but it's no offside at all. Oh my god, this has been another crazy first half. Florenzi with the corner, Dzeko! And we should be heading into full time, but it's going to be something else before full time. Collar with a throw in, going nowhere. Pastore picks it up, Cristante, De Rossi, Pastore, going for Florenzi, can find somebody in the box. We have a lot of players there, and oh, look at this! Here is and just before halftime. Oh my god, this is sensational. And this is the perfect timing. It's going to be so psychologically for the Chelsea players going into the dressing room, have to sit there for 15 minutes knowing that they just conceded a goal. And now, oh my god, look at this. The crazy amount of goals we have seen for these 2 legs. Up to 10 goals now, and there's 45 minutes left to play. And we know we need to be at least 1 more goal for anybody to win. And this could go to the penalties, and oh my god. So since we bounced back so beautiful, look at this, now we've dominated things. We probably going to keep it like this for now, but we did concede 2 goals, and we are, like most of the team, have really crappy ratings. But still going to tell them I'm not pleased, we need to step it up in the second half. And you, why don't you care? You're down to a 17.2 rating. I'll talk to you specifically and tell you that I'm not happy, and you still don't care. My gosh, are you a robot or something? And the rain pours down here as the second half start, and oh, hopefully we can finish the second half the way we did finish the second one, with scoring a lot of goals. It's Florenzi with a corner, and it's nowhere. It's the Chelsea keeper. Could this be a dangerous counter-attack? No, he just gives it away. That was kind of weird, really weird. But don't slack there, Fazio. Don't slack. No mistakes now, lads. No mistakes. Kolarov. El Shaarawy. Cristante trying to reach Dzeko, a very optimistic pass, and he has no chance to reach that one. Instead, we have Barkley. We remember Barkley was a nightmare in the first leg, so we don't want him to. And Kovacic has been a nightmare this leg, and now these guys are linking up. My gosh, this is like the nightmare. And here's Pedro, and oh, yeah, these 2 guys linking up. That's like I'm going to dream nightmares of them after this round. Clock is ticking away though, and And it's a free kick for Chelsea. It's Barkley. It's Barkley. It's Barkley. It's Ross Barkley. Unfortunately for us, he's been sensational these 2 games. I mean, that goal is a beautiful one, but come on, guys, we are playing at home in front of our home fans. You need to show some passion. You need to show some passion. Look at this, fired up by the feedback. That was exactly what we wanted. Now we want to see it on the pitch too. We want to see the results. Cristiano picks up a potential injury. We're definitely going to sub him. And he's going to roll like that for now. Other than him, storage being garbage. Let's bring in Korik instead. And I'm considering to do, we are going to do tactical changes. We are going to bring De Rossi higher up into the pitch. Like that. Clock is ticking. Here is Korik with a free kick into the box. Dzeko. His 24th goal of the season is running quickly back. Oh my god, this is madness. And we have about 13 minutes and some extra time to score another one. Because right now, Chelsea are through. We need another one. We need it desperately. Clock is ticking. Let's pause it here. Let's go to the tactics screen. What can we do? What will we do? What will we do? What will we do? I think we should go with El Shaarawy. Haven't been great. I think it's time to bring in Kluivert. Let's see. Give it a few more minutes. Probably gonna go crazy attacking here. Come on. This game is moving very slowly now. I mean, we need to go very attacking. We have nothing to lose here. Let's bring you guys higher up into the pitch. Come on, guys, something, give me something. 5 minutes of extra time. Clock is ticking. Come on, guys, nothing happens, and we reached the end probably. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They will win this because they have the away goal. So we managed to win the second leg, but they scored 3, and of course we scored only 2 away, which means the Europe adventure is over. But still, I can't help myself from being a little bit proud of the lads. I mean, look at this game, and we are playing Chelsea, and this is the first season. It's not the season where we should be beating teams like Chelsea. Definitely in the future, definitely we have our aim to beat teams like Chelsea and even bigger teams. But this was not the season that we were supposed to dominate in Europe, and the Europe dream is over. But what can we do? Still proud of the lads. We lost this, that we didn't manage to keep the draw in the first leg. But this has been a very long episode, so I think we're going to end it there with a little notice. Next episode, you can't miss it, because next episode we are playing Napoli. It's basically the league final, and it's going to be our last chance on a title, so you can't miss it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.